So London system, bishop f5, c4, white pushes c pawn to attack the center. Alternatively, you can also move e3 and later c4. So c4, c6, and knight c3, knight f6. So actually, once this like c pawn is pushed, black can also move the queen to attack this pawn. And if white to attack that, can divide the knight. So yeah, the queen can target 2 pawns. So this is also something I think white can also move queen to b3 to target this pawn. And I think the only way, or the defensive way to protect b7 is queen to b6, and after the trade, black have like scattered pawns, which is not good. So actually, instead of play c6, I think knight f6 is better. Take, yeah, take that with the knight, and since e4 is control, we don't worry about like e4, like kick over knight. So knight f6, queen b3, take the pawn. Oh, queen b7. So that's a problem. I think can queen b6 still work? Yes, I think it still work. But black will have this bad pawn structure, these 2 pawns. But it's better than losing the c7, losing the b7, because the pawns are really bad in terms of the structure, and also the rook is under attack. e6. Do we lose the rook? We move the knight to d7. At least we can make the rook safe, right? Yeah, we can move the rook to c8, and later we can e6, move the bishop. But e6 will lose the rook, and that's a big problem. Queen b7, castle e4. I think we need to protect the d4 pawn. I think knight f3 is better to protect the pawn, and since white is slowing piece development, I think knight f3, e3, bishop e2, and castle make the king safe. e4, yeah, we lost the pawn, that's not necessary. Take the pawn, bishop to e2, knight d7. So black give up another knight. I think we can play e5 before white castle. We can try if we can open the e file. I know it's not easy. If take, we can take the pawn takes, and we can take the pawn. At least we can open the e file. If the queen castle, we can take the bishop. If the queen move here, we can kind of attack the no, but queen a5, queen d2, and queen b6. Yeah, at least we can attack the king because it's exposed. So losing a knight is another mistake, I think. g5. Yeah, queen d3 is good. Check the king. Yeah. Then I think white is definitely winning. Okay.